Hello everyone and welcome back to another Hawkridge Systems Tech Tip. This is Jacob Ames, Applications Engineer, and in today's video we're going to show you how to make your models look awesome. Now they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and if that's the case, then a CAD model must be worth 1,000,000. Unless of course your CAD model looks like this. This model, while structurally sound and well designed, appears rather anemic and certainly isn't going to be turning any heads. Now, whether you're sending a quick screenshot to a potential customer or you're preparing a presentation for a crowd of 500, there's really no substitute for a good-looking model if you're looking to impress. I'd call this model bland, boring, unimpressive, especially when you compare it to its polished-up alter ego. So how did we get from bland to brilliant? In this video, we're going to teach you how to bring the shine to your SOLIDWORKS models and impress your friends and coworkers in just a few simple steps. Step number 1, appearances. Appearances are paramount for a good-looking model, especially for consumer products. If you're already familiar with SOLIDWORKS, there's a good chance you're already using appearances in some capacity. If you're not, check out the Appearances library by clicking on the Appearances icon in the task pane and browsing to your favorite category. From here, drag and drop the appearance icon onto your model to apply the appearance. Once you've dropped the appearance, be on the lookout for this small toolbar to appear. This will allow you to control the level at which the appearance is applied. You can choose to apply appearances to the entire part, a specific feature, or even a specific face, and there may be additional options if you're working with assemblies or multi-body parts. Be warned though, this toolbar will disappear if you move your cursor away without making a selection, and the appearance will be cancelled, so you will want to make a selection here. Applying appearances in this fashion allows you to add appearances in a hierarchy, as seen here. The entire door was colored blue, the shell feature was then colored green, and finally a single face was colored red, resulting in layered appearances. As an alternative method, you can drag and drop your appearance into the background of your model to apply the appearance to the entire part automatically. Once applied, appearances can be accessed and modified through the Display Manager. You can then right-click on an appearance and use the Edit function to make changes as needed. Even just the application of appearances alone can make your models look fantastic compared to the default gray look, and the SOLIDWORKS library has over 1,000 appearances installed by default. If you'd like, you can even create your own appearances. For more information on creating custom appearances, check the link in the description for the associated video. This takes us to step number 2, RealView mode and the application of scenes. Now colors are great, but for your model to truly shine, you'll need to enable RealView. This is a display mode that provides a more realistic representation of your model with respect to shading and lighting, as well as reflections, all without the need to spend any time rendering. To enable RealView, click the last icon here in the Heads-Up View toolbar, and then just select RealView. You'll likely notice a significant difference in the appearance of your model with respect to lighting, shading, and reflections, especially if you're using shiny appearances. While the quality of model lighting can be improved by simply enabling RealView, the position, intensity, and style of lighting can be adjusted through the use of scenes. To change the scene of your model, click the icon right next to the one we just used to enable RealView, and then choose your desired scene. For additional scenes, you can also check the Appearances, Scenes, and Decals tab in the task pane, where we applied the appearances before. Browse to the desired scene and simply drag it into the background of your model. All included scenes are unique in their own way, offering a variety of backgrounds and lighting themes to choose from. Test out a few and see what you think. Scenes and lights can be further modified and customized as well. To modify a scene or add or edit a light, access the Scene, Lights, and Cameras section of the Display Manager tab, right-click on the desired scene or light, and simply use the Editing function. While there's way more scene and light options than this video could ever reasonably cover, the help file on this subject is a great resource to learn how to use them properly. Finally, we have to address the visibility of tangent edges in the model, which tends to frustrate a lot of users who are trying to make their models look as realistic as possible. Tangent edges are those edges that don't technically exist in the manufactured product, but exist in the CAD model where faces meet tangentially. This is often the result of an applied fillet feature. While tangent edges don't necessarily indicate modeling problems, they can look rather ugly, and we often get asked in our training classes how to remove them. Fortunately, this is a very simple fix with a couple of different solutions. To remove all the edges from your model, click the Display Style drop-down on the Heads-Up View toolbar and select the Shaded Display Style. This will prevent any and all edges from displaying, and provided your appearances and scenes and lights are set up properly, the result may look pretty good. However, I found that I often prefer to hide only the tangent edges in the model, leaving the real edges visible to provide some separation between features and components. To disable tangent edges only, first ensure you are using a display style that would normally show tangent edges, like shaded with edges. Then click on View, Display, and finally Tangent Edges Removed. Now these 3 steps will certainly get your SOLIDWORKS models presentation ready, but there's no substitute for the real thing. That is, unless you have SOLIDWORKS Visualize. For the ultimate experience in photorealism, you can export your model to SOLIDWORKS Visualize, set up some appearances and lighting, and then render the project. In just about 10 minutes worth of setup and rendering, I was able to produce this. Now our retro refrigerator is looking better than ever. This is just a very quick example of what SOLIDWORKS Visualize can do. And if you've got a license of SOLIDWORKS Professional or Premium, there's a very good chance you already have access to Visualize. To learn more about accessing your license of Visualize, reach out to your Hawkridge Systems sales rep. And if you'd like to see some quick tips for setting up a model in Visualize, check out our YouTube video on the easiest possible photorealistic render, linked in the description. In this video, we discuss several strategies to improve the look and feel of your CAD models, from appearances and scenes to lighting and photorealistic renderings. What other tools do you use to make your models stand out in a crowd? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, subscribe, and visit us at hawkridgesys.com for more videos and more tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.